Okay, I've got some serious questions. First of all, you see this? What the fuck's it made out of? George Lucas's Carbonite? It looks like a music gearbox from hell. Tell me how I can lay there and feel like a ghost is holding me. And then it feels like someone's jimmy locking a key right at my spinal cord and my brainstem. And I have an image from Elder Scrolls Oblivion in my imagination of what it's like to pick the lock tumblers. And immediately, reality is gone, and I'm not seeing what I was seeing in my eyes before. I am the gear turning over, roasting flames, and I'm one of three stretched out, very long skin masks on this music gear. I wonder what would happen if something struck that chord right there. And while this is going on, my mind is doing high-paced mathematical geometry. And I don't know math to that degree. And a certain part of my mind knows if I can't solve this algorithm, I'm going to be locked here forever. By some kind of grand of faith, reality was back, and I was seeing where I was at again, laying on the sidewalk, still trying to go to sleep. That's one episode within 5 years. Another time, I'm looking at Mylar just like this, and I watched it cook like popcorn in my face. It started to melt as I stared at it, and I felt a backwards influx, feeling like I took radiation and felt nauseous. It happened once before when I stared at a star, when I was directed to do so mentally. See what else? The aliens from the end of Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull that appear at the end stood three abreast, looking like clouds of tangible smoke, with their navels sticking out of the Ohio River in 2021, and no one but me could see them or reacted as so. They were as tall as our PNC skyscraper. I've witnessed the trees turn into waving, smoky, misty dragons and threaten me. I watched ones and zeros cascade in a panoramic view in the color hue of cellophane to the right of our city one day, painting us in a visual graphic matrix that my belief equals rivalry with the light fixtures and their lumen output and the output and input coordinates and verification of vector and velocity of the terminal of medium to ocular sight, meaning the photons going into your retina delivering information at odds and seeds with the lumens that flicker. They're causing intermediary buffer zone time that they fill between the natural light speed. Just an assumption only, though. I felt my eyes feel like it is as if your eyes were to turn into a water gun once and take an orgasm without the orgasm release. So it felt like they took a nut. And out of my eyeballs, I witnessed rocks be painted the color of some knockoff paint of blue. And those rocks are still there today. A woman told me in jail who was a guard, and she told me by mental. And I know I'm not insane. She said, Ray, you got powers. And I'm thinking, yeah, whatever. She said, you do? You can shoot lasers out of your eyes. 3 days later, after being released from jail, I looked to the east, and it felt like my eyes shot the fucking equivalency of Cyclops from X-Men. And I thought my eyes were going to burn away. And I don't know what I dislodged or what I shot of information, but something went very far towards space. Funny she called that. What have you people with your satellites and your scientific community fucking done to me and my people?